Welcome back, folks. Your number one recap has returned to catch you up on the events that unfold in Fear the Walking Dead.
The first half of Season 3 is come and gone, but ain't nothing wrong with a little refresher of how it all began. Let's run down the events of Season 1.
I'm Ian Start.
And I'm Brian Mitchell.
And this is the Skybound Rundown. We open on Nick Clark in his natural habitat.
Ooh, a crack den.
Gloria!
Stumble.
Hey, there's Gloria.
Well, sort of.
And slow motion for effect, and... title sequence. It's tense times in the Clark-Manawa household after Nick is hospitalized. Travis agrees to stay at the hospital and watch over him, and Madison and Alicia head off to school. Travis gets a call from his ex-wife, Liza, and their son, Chris.
Chris is not a happy boy about Travis's recent decision to move in with Madison.
I don't want to go.
That ain't his mom.
Meanwhile, an illness is spreading through the community.
A lot of kids out sick today.
Definitely no cause for alarm.
As the resident cool teacher, Madison reaches out to Tobias, even though he brought a knife to school.
Only to find out that Tobias has some pretty alarming news.
They don't know if it's a virus or a microbe. They don't know, but it's spreading.
You need to spend less time online.
Back in the hospital, Nick is suffering from nightmares after seeing his dead girlfriend eating someone.
No shit.
Is Nick crazy, or did he really see some crazy shit? We don't know, but Travis is going to find out.
Anyone here?
It's the calm before the storm. We catch a glimpse into the lives of each of our main characters. Alicia is a high school student with plans to go to Berkeley for art school.
Travis and Madison work at the same school. Convenient.
Nature always wins.
And Nick's a drug addict attempting to go clean.
Until Nick sneaks out of the hospital, setting Madison up to ask.
Take me where it started.
Madison realizes that some bad shit must have happened.
Something bad happened here.
To add to that, more weird shit is going on here. Alicia's boyfriend never shows up for their date, there's a bizarre shooting on the highway, only 5 kids show up to school.
Did you miss a few stops?
And Nick makes a tiny pit stop with his drug dealer, Calvin. Things are going great until Calvin drives Nick into the dark alley below a bridge.
Nikki, come on.
Oh no, gun!
With no one to turn to, Nick calls his mommy. Hey, Mom.
Calvin, I shot Calvin.
Nick takes Madison and Travis to where he killed Calvin, but
Surprise, motherfucker.
he's a walker now.
Toss. Car smash. Launch.
Man, this guy don't die easy.
Now, Madison realizes that something is definitely wrong.
What the hell is happening?
I have no idea.
Madison and Travis try to round up their family members and get the hell out of Dodge.
We need to get away from the city. We need to get away from people.
Unfortunately, the rest of the world hasn't quite caught on yet.
You should come by.
Nick chose a particularly interesting time to give up heroin.
Don't you do this, you stupid son of a bitch!
Being the forever flippin' cool mom, Madison heads to the school to steal drugs for Nick, but is startled to find Tobias stealing food and his confiscated pocket knife.
Here you go, little guy. Be good now.
But on their way out of the building, they run into what once was Principal Artie.
We gotta go.
Artie attacks Tobias, and in the heat of the moment, Madison beats him to death with a fire extinguisher. Cool off. In an act of defiance and completely unaware of the situation, Chris joins a protest in downtown LA. No more walkers. No more walkers. None.
Travis and Liza get to Chris just in the nick of time before the shit really hits the fan and the good people of LA go into full-blown riot mode. We're not gonna make it! Sir, can you please give us refuge and haircuts? With a few dead walkers, riders, and scattered fires, it looks like this apocalypse is finally kicking into full swing. Terrible for the citizens of LA, but goddamn is it entertaining.
Chris.
Rioters are breaking into the buildings surrounding the barbershop.
What are you gonna steal, combs?
Hey, those combs are expensive! Travis and his barbershop quartet are forced into the streets after the fires surrounding start melting the walls.
Outside, shit is pretty loco. Walkers, rioters, it's a real who's who during the apocalypse.
Of course, that means it's no better time to play Monopoly.
Oh yeah, everyone's dying outside. Let's get to it.
Oh, look at that. I'm crushing you guys. You're pathetic.
Well, it's back to Monopoly until...
The power kicks back on just in time for everyone to see their neighbor eating a dog.
Now everyone has seen a walker. Fun for the whole family.
Daniel shoots the walker in the face with a shotgun, but he does not go down.
What the fuck? That's a mess.
Everyone realizes that the fun and games are over. No more Monopoly.
Alicia gets attacked by a walker in the garden maze, and in the heat of the moment, elbows Chris in the face, causing him to hate her and her family even more. Griselda, Daniel's wife, got a small boo-boo during the riots.
Infection will poison her blood. Her organs will fail.
We officially have a ticking time bomb to Walkerville in the group.
Madison forces Liza to make a deal with her that if she ever turns into a walker, they would kill each other.
Don't make Travis do it. It would break him.
And in the morning, everything is back to normal.
Morning, Susan.
Chris is a little too excited to hold a gun, but Travis confronts Daniel about teaching him how to do so.
You know how I feel about guns.
Travis, Madison, and family leave their home, until Madison sees her neighbor returning home from a work trip, only to find his wife is a walker. Honey, no! With the suburbs placed under martial law, our lucky band of locals are safe.
We are infect-free for a 6-mile radius around this perimeter.
And man, things are really heating up. Travis and Madison, Ophelia and a soldier named Andrew.
But it looks like Ophelia's just using the soldier to get medicine for her mother.
Sorry, bud.
It's like a light or a glint, but they said there's nothing alive out there.
After seeing the same glimmer that Chris was totally obsessed with, Madison sneaks out of the gate alone to investigate.
Seems like a solid plan. What could go wrong?
Not too nice and pretty out here, is it?
And Madison realizes that the military isn't killing just the infected, but everyone outside the safe zone.
Meanwhile, Liza's been playing doctor for everyone in the community. She crosses paths with Dr. Exner, who convinces Liza that she could help more people if she joins the military hospital.
And Daniel asks Madison to look after Ophelia, while he and his wife go to a mysterious medical facility outside the safe zone.
But when the military comes to take Daniel's wife, they refuse to take Daniel and essentially kidnap Nick, too. Well, shit.
And outside, caught in the moment and wanting to help the situation, Liza leaves for the hospital with the military unit.
Madison blames Liza for Nick's kidnapping, and Travis really can't cover for her.
She did this.
We finally see that maybe Madison has a problem with the sauce, just as Travis sees the glimmer outside the military zone.
While searching for Alicia, Madison discovers that Daniel and Ophelia have kidnapped Andrew and tied him to a chair.
You have a United States soldier strapped to a chair in a goddamn basement.
Yes.
After Travis asks to see the hospital and his son, the military leader allows him to come along on a ride of the perimeter. On the way to the hospital, the military leader forces Travis to kill a walker.
Hey, it's Rihanna.
And since Travis is a giant Rihanna fan, he can't do it and steps away from the gun. Daniel continues to treat the soldier's arm like a fish fillet while asking him,
"What is cobalt?"
Nick is being held in a compound where the military is keeping quote-unquote infected civilians. His cellmate, the mysterious Victor Strand, offers up his expensive bling to prevent the military from taking Nick to an early death. After the military leader is killed in action, his squadron informs Travis that they're disbanding the mission and leaving to protect their families.
I got a new mission. Operation Get My Ass Back to San Diego.
In the basement, the soldier admits that the military locked up thousands of people in an arena, and that cobalt is
Humane termination of...
Uh-oh, everyone's about to go boom!
And in the cages, Victor admits that he didn't save Nick out of kindness.
I obligated you. There's a difference.
Either way, Victor's got on a nice suit and seems to have a pretty solid plan.
Once Griselda dies, Liza is tasked with putting her down.
And on a casual late-night stroll after a long day of torture, Daniel finds the entrance to the arena full of our walker friends. Travis and his family pack up to leave for the medical facility. Daniel, feeling like he has all the information he can get out of Andrew, offers to kill him. But Andrew, in an effort to save his own ass, offers to show them where to find their families.
I can draw you a map. All right, you won't get in without me.
Nobody is super stoked about Daniel's past, but he's helping them so far, so...
We'll all look the other way.
Thought you were the victim.
Would you rather that be true?
Liza is caught with a difficult decision between who she can save and who she can't.
We talking blood or bond?
Now that sounds like quite the pickle. Daniel follows through with his secret plan. He confronts the military before...
Oh my god. Oh my god.
That's right. Daniel's big plan to save his family was to kill everyone and release thousands of walkers out into the open.
I don't see the problem. This will work like gangbusters.
Inside the facility, the Clark Manawa clan worked diligently to find and free their family members.
And in a true act of heroism, the military packs up and leaves everyone to fend for themselves at the base.
Isn't that nice?
Using the key, Victor and Nick get out of their cage and make way for...
Abigail.
What the hell's Abigail?
Solidifying everyone's growing appreciation for the soldiers, a small group looking to escape attacks Chris and Alicia.
Shit is really hitting the fan as the military no longer can hold off the walkers surrounding the fences.
Strand takes a gun and keys off of a fallen soldier, but he and Nick get trapped in a hallway with walkers close behind.
And just in time, Madison sees Nick and quickly pulls everyone to safety.
It's all hammer-swinging, head-smashing fun for the whole family as they're attacked on their way back to the garage.
But after everything settles down, Ophelia wants to find her mama until...
There's nothing left to see.
Isn't that heartwarming? Outside, it's all burnt bodies and ashes.
And in the garage, the fun continues as the soldier holds a gun to Daniel's head.
After Andrew shoots Ophelia, Travis turns into the Hulk and smashes him into oblivion. Ew. And it's a road trip. The gang's all back together and heading towards...
Anyone hungry? Help yourself.
Looks like somebody's got a little bit of cash. The mystery about Abigail keeps growing.
It's a boat!
With a plan to get everyone safe and sound onto the boat, our heroes are sure to live happily ever after. Well, hold on. Liza confesses to Madison that she was bitten. Oh no! Then Travis approaches. Drama. Madison hands Travis the gun, who is hesitant to carry out Liza's final request.
It's okay, we have meds now.
So Travis finds a cure and saves Liza's life, right? Well, afraid not.
Oh man, that's no fun.
Will Chris ever forgive Papa Travis for killing Mama Liza? Can Nick go clean for the sake of the group? Who the fuck is Strand? Do they realize the tide is coming in? The world has never felt so dark. But hope lives on, dear viewers, as our survivors set sail for greener pastures, hopefully, in Season 2 of AMC's Fear the Walking Dead. Do you think Travis should have shot Liza? Do you agree with Daniel's tactics? Where would you go if you were escaping an apocalyptic Los Angeles with a boat? Let us know in the comments below what you would do. Check back in for more rundowns as we get you caught up on Fear. And make sure to go back and fill yourselves in on the grind times, Michonne, and that filthy old Negan in The Walking Dead. Thanks for tuning in, folks.